Hey Sarah, about that budget proposal, I think we should take this offline and discuss it later.
Offline? You mean like print it out and go somewhere without internet? Like a cave?
Not exactly, but that's a creative interpretation. I meant away from this group meeting.
Oh, I see. So let's take this offline and discuss it later. Got it. Today's idiom is, let's take this offline and discuss it later. This phrase pops up frequently in professional settings. But what's its origin? Let's test your knowledge. What do you think let's take this offline and discuss it later originally meant? Was it to move a discussion from a public forum to a private one, to turn off your computer and stop working, or to leave the internet to meet in person? Here's a hint. Think about early computer communication. Take a moment to guess. The correct answer is to move a discussion from a public forum to a private one. This idiom originated in the 1980s during the early days of online forums, chat rooms, and email. When a topic became too specific, personal, or detailed for a public digital discussion, people would suggest taking it offline, meaning to a private email, direct message, or even a phone call or in-person meeting. It was about efficiently managing conversations. So, what does it truly mean to say, let's take this offline and discuss it later? It means we should postpone this particular topic and discuss it privately at a different time, away from the current group or public discussion. It's often used when a detail is irrelevant to the wider group, too sensitive for public discussion, or simply requires more dedicated time than is available in the current setting. It helps keep meetings focused and productive. Let's see how this idiom works in context. In our first example, John uses, let's take this offline and discuss it later to suggest a specific technical detail is better handled directly with the IT department, not in a general team meeting. It keeps the main meeting on track. Our second example shows Sarah using the phrase to discreetly suggest a colleague's emotional reaction to a project timeline is inappropriate for a client meeting. She wants to address the issue privately. Maintaining professionalism in public? Both demonstrate using the idiom to shift a discussion to a more suitable, private setting.
Now for another quick challenge. We've discussed what let's take this offline and discuss it later means. Can you identify which of these phrases are similar in meaning? Is it, let's table that for now, let's get to the bottom of this, we can talk about that later, or let's clear the air? Take a moment to think about which ones suggest postponing or privatizing a discussion, just like our idiom does. The correct similar expressions are, let's table that for now, and we can talk about that later. Let's table that for now means to postpone a discussion, often in a formal meeting. We can talk about that later is a straightforward way to defer a conversation. The dissimilar phrases, let's get to the bottom of this and let's clear the air, imply resolving an issue immediately and openly, which is the opposite of taking something offline. To sum up, let's take this offline and discuss it later is a practical idiom from the early internet era. It's a polite and efficient way to move a specific, often tangential discussion from a public group setting to a private conversation, allowing the main discussion to stay focused. Remember, it's not about avoiding a topic, but rather about choosing the right time and place to address it effectively. Keep your meetings smooth and productive. If you have any idioms you'd like to study, please leave them in the comments.